iPhone SE 4 will not ship with a dynamic island as previously suggested, but with an iPhone 14-like notch, according to notable display analyst. Apple is making some interesting choices with the iPhone SE 4 because, on the one hand, it will feature powerful internals that will make it one of the most capable devices around that does not cost a small fortune. On the other hand, the company will adopt various cost-cutting measures. For instance, there was a debate going on whether the upcoming handset would ship with a dynamic island or a notch, and sadly, according to a reliable display analyst, the iPhone SE 4 will sport the older design. Using a dynamic island would likely be a costly addition and consume too much battery life on the iPhone SE 4. Assuming you are still squabbling over the iPhone SE 4 shipping with either a dynamic island or a notch, display supply chain consultant Ross Young is here to bury the argument. Responding to a post from 9to5Mac on X, Young comments that the low-cost model will indeed ship with a notch, and not just any notch, but the same one belonging to the iPhone 14 from 2 years ago. It is possible that Apple is deliberately sticking to this design because it wants to introduce some differentiation between the iPhone SE 4 and iPhone 16 to avoid confusion. Then again, this implementation could be followed to reduce display costs, since incorporating the dynamic island is not only more expensive but will consume more battery life. If Young's prediction is correct about the iPhone SE 4, it will be the only model from Apple's entire range to ship with a notch, as the rest of the family ships with a dynamic island. Given that the device is said to be priced under $500 in Japan, these are some of the crucial decisions Apple has to take to make the iPhone SE 4 more accessible to the masses from a budget point of view. While this somewhat affordable handset is expected to ship with an A18 paired with 8GB RAM, one area where the iPhone SE 4 will lag behind severely is in the camera department. With just a single 48MP shooter present at the back, Apple's upcoming device is certainly not going to nab any camera awards, but for daily tasks, running generative AI features, and some AAA games, the iPhone SE 4 is going to be a winner.